Hi everyone, my name is Sakshi and here I am again with my task 7 of Graduate Rotational Internship Program. So the problem was to predict stock market using numerical textual analysis. So the objective was to create a hybrid model of stock price performance prediction using numerical analysis on historical stock prices and sentiment analysis on news headlines to stock analyze and predict Sensex. So first what I have done is imported all libraries that I needed, then loaded the data set, and next I used head method to which displays first 5 records of the dataset. Now exploratory data analysis on dataset. So what I have done is just we got published date in this form and we converted it in a standard form like year, then month, and then date. So thus we converted it in its standard form. Next step was to drop original column of published date. So we dropped it. Now we used info method which displays the information related to the how, which type of data is used, what are the columns, data types. Now we made another data frame containing column published date and headline text. So now we have renamed it published date and headlines. Now accumulating the headlines having same dates. So what we are doing here is we accumulating the headlines which were on the same date. So we got a length of 0.7079. Now we have added a new column of index. Next step was we have printed the first headline of the dataset, win over and satisfying but defeating Undertaker bigger rumor region. So now we are performing sentiment analysis on the news dataset. So we have created an array polarity, subjectivity and tuples. Then we have appended polarity and subjectivity on the basis of the data, and by head we had displayed above 5 records. This shows that we have calculated polarity and subjectivity of all the head records. Now second was sentiment analysis. So we have created an array temp with positive and negative neutral, temp 1, faculty and public. So now this shows that first first headline is positive, first, second, third are neutral, and fourth is positive. Opinion, first is public opinion, first, second are faculty opinion, and third, four are public opinion. Now again we are using length method to see the length of the record. Now sentiment on opinion distribution. So first we have plotted the subjectivity bar graph. This shows that at 0.4 the subjectivity rate was high, and near 0.1 polarity is high. Now third bar graph shows maximum number of opinions. So public opinion are more in the dataset and faculty are less. Now stock data, pre-processing and exploratory data analysis. So first I have loaded the data. As I have loaded all the libraries at the starting, so I don't need to import any extra library here. Now used head method to show above 5 records, then calculated the length of the record. Next I used info method to get the information related to the data set. Describe method to get count, mean, standard mean, maximum, minimum of all the columns. Now what we have done, we have made another column of lower and higher percentage and percentage change. So we have calculated through this formula lower and higher percentage and percentage change using this formula, stock open close. Then we have dropped other columns which we didn't need it, open, high, close and low columns. This shows how our data looks now. Date, adjacent column, adjust, close, volume, HL, percentage, PCT changes. Now what we have done is we have renamed these columns: date, headlines, polarity, subjectivity and sentiment opinions. Now we are merging news and stock data sets on the basis of dates. So we have created a new data frame. We are merging the data on the basis of date and applying inner join. So this how our data looks now: date, headlines, polarity, subjectivity, sentiment, opinion, edge, close, volume, HL, percentage and PCT changes. Now we are resetting index. As our before index was like this, so we are setting from 0. Now we have used info method to get the information related to the data. Now we have dropped the index column. So after resetting, we got a new column called level 0. Now we have dropped that level 0 and index column. Now considering only required columns of the merge, so we are now making a new data frame and included data, polarity, subjectivity at these columns as per our preference. So now in this we have set index to be date. We have set index column as the date column as index. Now scaling the data using minimum maximum scalar to develop a model based on in. So we have first scalar minimum maximum scalar model. Next we have train set and test set. We have loaded it on model. Now predicted versus test data set. So here we are checking the predicted test, comparing predicted and tested set. Now checking the accuracy. So we are checking the accuracy using mean square error. We got an accuracy near about 0.080019. Now second, we are plotting an joint plot between add test set edge close column and predicted adjacent column. So this plot we got. So thank you.